this is the look, y'all. It's a cranberry type pink look. I used this at the pink meet for walking out my mom. That was really cool. So this is the look I achieved today, and if you would like to achieve it and basically get a step-by-step, just keep watching. First thing we always do is prime our face. Prime your face. Just do it, please. I'm taking the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless 12-hour Perfecting Primer. I always use this primer in the T-zone, really, actually. I use 2 primers normally, but I always use this 12-hour Perfecting Primer in my T-zone because that's where the most pores are on my face. And I'm gonna also use the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. I always use Shape Tape before my foundation and conceal my imperfections over my foundation. This way it's already done for me. I'm taking this Ulta angled foundation brush and I'm just gonna press it in. You can always use the excess to just put it wherever else you want. Just make sure you really get it where you really need it, and then just use the excess wherever you want to. Like always, I'm just going to set my concealer with Mercier underneath my foundation. Because I'm going for more pink look, I'm going to be using this Urban Decay primer. I want it to kind of already show through. Like I've said before, you need a really good transition color. And because I'm going more on the pink side, I want more vibrant transition colors. So I'm going to go with more of an orange transition color. I'm taking this in the crease and forever, and I'm going to mix both of these for a really bright color. I'm using my brow bone as a guide. So I'm putting it above my brow bone so I can really make sure that transition color does its job. And just keep going until you see the desired color you want. Got that sherbet looking color now. I'm going to be using the NickieG Heat palette so that I get those pink colors. The color He Devil. And I'm going to be following it underneath my brow bone. I'm using excess again to really just go and smooth it out and go over the transition color a little bit. You can kind of see how the orange shows through the pink, creating a nice pink magenta look. I really want this magenta look to show through, so I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm taking this Venetian red, and I'm tapping it super lightly because this palette is so pigmented. And I'm just smoothing it into my crease, above my crease and into my brow bone. Just blend, 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 blend your life away. I think that's gonna be my signature thing now, blend your life away. Yeah, I'm dumb, I know. I'm gonna be taking a crease brush, the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow crease brush. What you wanna do is kind of just use whatever you have left on the brush and kind of smooth it into your transition color. And just keep doing that until you're satisfied with the color. I really want to make sure that I have this angled type look, so I'm making sure I'm going in my inner corner as well. I still want that magenta to show through like I did before. I'm going back in with the NickieG Heat palette. The same color, He Devil. And I'm just blending again. Literally, people... literally just keep blending. What you can see me doing right now is kind of really making sure that pink shows through in all the colors that I've done and making sure there's no harsh lines. So now I'm going to go back in the face. After I've done majority of my eye, I'm going to save the shimmer colors for the last part of the look. I'm going to be taking these 2 Nars colors. Both are super weightless, so weightless, so smooth. I always get compliments on my foundation every time I wear them pretty much. This one is the Natural Radiant Longwear. It's the new foundation. I love it. And I'm gonna be creating more of a contour with my foundations this time. Taking the lighter foundation on the highlight part of my face. I always love putting in natural radiant drops in my foundation before mixing it out. So I'm taking the CoverX. This is in the shade Candlelight. And you can see how sparkly it is. Ooh. Putting it where I want my highlight. Voila, I'm done. I keep doing that. That's not funny at all. I'm just taking a stippling brush and I'm just gonna blend it out before I use my normal foundation brush. To get underneath your chin and your ears and whatever. And not in your hair, because that is not normal. Do not put foundation in your hair. That is not what we're going towards. I'm buffering it in with this Tarte airbrush foundation brush. She's a great brush, honestly. 10 out of 10 recommend, but I recommend a lot of stuff. Going back in with my Shape Tape, this is more to highlight. This isn't to hide imperfections. This is highlight purposes. And I'm gonna be highlighting my face. And since I already started hiding imperfections, I'm not gonna use this the whole triangle like a lot of people do. Always use the excess wherever you want to put extra on or highlight your face more or hide more imperfections. Always just smooth it out. Like I said, people, blending is your buddy. Blending is your buddy. That's a new one. I'm gonna use that one. Because all the foundation and concealer probably took some of what I did already on the eyes, I'm taking the brush that I have used before in the crease, not putting any extra color on the brush, but just smoothing it out and spreading it out. I'm taking a big fluffy brush and I'm patting it on with this Mercier stuff. And I'm putting it on my concealer, but I'm also making sure that I also do kind of my whole face. Kind of creates that airbrush effect that everybody wants. Kind of bake, semi-bake, I guess. I'm gonna chisel my cheeks now. It's time to contour. I love contour. All right, time to lose 5 pounds, guys. I'm using the Kat Von D palette in the shade Sombre. Oh no! Y'all, this is why you tap lightly. Oh, I screwed myself. I'm brushing upwards slightly to spread it up upwards, not downwards. That way you kind of have this uplifted cheek look that looks very natural, but really it's contour. And just kind of use the excess again anywhere you want it. Underneath the lips, underneath the chin, your nose. In the same palette, I'm going to be taking this large bronzer brush. This is from Vanity Fair. And I'm just going to be tapping lightly. I like using 2 different shades, one really dark shade and one more natural type color of bronzer to really make that contour look really natural. Now going back over the highlight part of my faces. The highlighted parts of my face. I'm taking this Hello Flawless in the shade Honey and I'm tapping it and I'm pressing in and spreading. Make sure it's blended in. Alright, back into my eyes. That was not cool. Back in with the Heat palette. I want to make sure I'm super pink still. So I'm taking the Heat Devil, but I'm also taking this darker color in Fuego, and I'm using it more in my crease. I'm taking the same colors, Heat Devil and in Fuego, and I'm putting it underneath my eyes to match my eyes. To make sure my crease color matches my inner corner, especially when I start doing eyeliner, don't want that to go away. I'm going to be taking this really small angled brush and I'm going in with Cypress Umber on the Anastasia Beverly Hills like I did before. And I'm going in my inner corner and just really going along my eyelid. You can kind of see it almost looks like eyeliner, but I haven't done that yet. And you can use the excess, kind of start your wing so you know where you want to go. So I'm going back in with the same primer I used before to create a cut crease type look. This way my shimmer will really stay on and be as vibrant as I want it to be. I'm taking my Violet Voss palette and I'm using the shades On Fleek and How You Doing. I always spray it. One time for the one time. And place it. Oh, this is so pretty. You can see the pink and the gold in the eye. And I like to just make sure it's all spread out, and I kind of brush it sideways so it doesn't have a weird cut off. I'm going to be taking this really angled, sharp blending brush. I'm taking the color Antique Bronze in Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm really just making sure it blends into my shimmer that I just put on and also creates a finished look. Again, to make sure that pink color still stays true, I'm going to be taking a blend of the Venetian red that I've already used before and the same colors in the Heat palette. There you go, that cranberry look that you want. So now I'm going to do the other side, same steps, off camera. I've done this side and this side now. So next step is eyeliner. I'm going to take my NYX eyeliner, making sure you just connect that line that you've started, and really just going from the outside right into the middle of your eye will help you create a really good wing. Because I don't want to take away from the shimmer that I've done in the color, I'm really going to make sure I go right on my lash line. Now I'm going to do the other eye off camera. Now that I've done both eyeliner wings, I'm going to be taking a small fluffy angled brush. I'm just going to be taking the same Cypress Umber in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Wow, that's a mouthful. Next, brows. It's the same brows I always use. Just the Goof Proof Pencil Eyebrow Pencil from Benefit. Taking the other side of that Goof Proof brow pencil, I'm just smoothing out those lines that I just created to make it more natural looking. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone now with the tempera color in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm just gonna use my finger and kind of just swipe it. If you really are unsure about how blended it is, you can always use a huge fluffy brush. Do not put any product on and just kind of go back and forth and it blend it out a little bit more. Or you can use the color that you use for your transition color and kind of just go above the brow bone and just smooth it out. Now I'm going in with my highlight. I'm using a foundation brush for this highlight just because I want to be more specific and I want to get as much product as possible used, but you can use any highlight brush. Becca highlighter is where it is at, I'm telling you guys. I kind of use my cheekbone as a natural guide too, and then always highlight where you want to highlight. On your nose, on your lips. Now I'm going to do blush. I'm taking the MAC Cheeky Bronze Mineral Skinfinish. For lips, I keep it simple. I use the Kylie Jenner and I use a eyeshadow to make a shimmer on the inside of my lips. So it'll be really cool. I always use the Instamatte Smashbox Lipstick Transformer. It's a primer for your lips. Where is Kylie Jenner? Oh yeah, having her baby. No, I'm just kidding. And I just dab it on and smooth it out with my fingers. And if it gets a little over the lid, don't worry. You can use a concealer brush to fix the bad lines or wherever else you get it. Now to create a contour type look, I'm gonna go in with some shimmer, and I'm gonna be using Toffee and Crystal in the Violet Voss palette because I do it every single time for me. You can take any brush and I put it right on the middle of my lip. For meet days, I don't use lashes. I'm trying to get more into using lashes when I have dinners or, you know, just wherever. Gymnastics, I'm barely finishing on time with my makeup already as it is. So putting on lashes is gonna take me another 15 minutes, which I'm already 15 minutes behind usually. It doesn't really work. So we're just gonna do exactly what I did in competition. Taking this lash domination, because I have short lashes, I kind of twirl the wand of the mascara and look up at the same time to create more of a uplifting effect. I also use the tip of the wand to get every single lash possible. These are all the other 5 ones I use. Oh, all 5 of them. I use the Lash Sensational. It's a fat, twirly one looking. The Voluminous L'Oreal one. And this sample Tarte one, this is more to separate my lashes because the sample ones are super easy to control. Ah! Oh, do not stab yourself on the eye. That's not fun. So this look was about how I looked at the meet and my ratchet hair. Gosh, this is what I do for quickly putting it up when unknotting my hair. Wow, Untamed Lion Mane. So I don't use lashes, like I said, so this look would probably be even prettier with lashes, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna pretend to you and say that I'm amazing at lashes. So this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm definitely working on making sure I keep up with my tutorials. Grad school, internship, season, so many things going on right now. It's probably the worst time to start a tutorial, but here I am. I'm just getting it off as soon as I could. So thank you so much for watching, y'all, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you. And I'm gone.